Hold on.
Snake, are you recording?
I'm recording. I saw. I'm
Are you
recording. I
recording?
saw it coming. Fuck. Okay, I'm turning off push to talk. I can't deal with this.
That's fine. We can listen to
Cool.
your bird.
E.
Okay, am I noise gated? Okay.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, sounds great. Alright, so let's see. You guys wanted to start in Port Stoval. So what's the current situation? What happened? Why are you all here?
Well, I've been under Bushybeard's employ for about a month, and we're most likely here because the rum is running low.
Do we have a ship already? I assume we do, since we met in Portfolio. Unless we were on someone else's ship.
I will pose this to the crew. If you want to start with a ship, you can start with the shittiest ship I can find. However, if you want to roleplay and try to acquire a ship, we can do some more interesting things.
I have an idea.
What's up, Sweed?
That basically we lost our previous ship because someone thought it was a good idea of driving near a pair of some rocks.
Let's say,
No names given.
going on the rumor we set up earlier on, we lost our last ship going into the Dragon's Breath on the hunt of that treasure.
Look, we almost got it. We almost made it.
I be saying, Captain, that is bullshit.
See, I think we're maybe we hitched on someone else's ship and landed in Port Stoval, and now we're trying to get our own.
Sure. So let's see, you guys probably left Port Fogel, came out to the Dragon's Breath, swung up into it, got your shit wrecked, and then, sailed off to the Bastard's Cove, and then, came around.
Yeah.
I be saying we would have survived if we didn't go in there.
What do you mean we would have survived if we didn't? We didn't die.
And we almost died.
Yes, and I'm getting used to it.
Hey, you better be, laddie. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
Fucking sweet.
So yeah, we're in Port Stoval, and I guess we're trying to find a ship.
I like to think we're just, at the moment, starting off, because you always gotta fucking do it, we're sitting in a tavern by the dock, just kind of licking our wounds, basically.
Yeah, and it's full of other sailors, and they recognize your look. They've been through the same thing. The bartender is probably, the first one's on me.
I'm in somewhat low spirits for Bushybeard. My beard looks a bit stoggy.
Our table smells like a sort of healing salve, because we had to jump on a ship, and I had to basically blow us out of it because of my fucking wind powers, so my hands are incredibly sore right now.
Yeah. So the waitress, named as Pearl, comes around, and she drops off the mugs of ale. Says, hard time, boys?
Aye.
You don't know the half of it.
Everyone comes through here with a hard time. First one's on the house.
Thank you, missy.
She walks off.
Typing.
Yeah, this is the issue of now not being on push to talk.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, he just goes to pick up the mug, and just with the salve all over his palm, it just slowly slides back onto the table.
So, is it just the four of us? Did we lose the rest of our crew?
Roll a d6. Let me pull up the Alright, 3. So you probably have 3 of your crew with you. 3 of your important people.
Oh, so how many crew total do we have?
Probably 15.
Okay. The boys are in their cups.
Yeah.
So
let's see. With you have... You still have your quartermaster. You have your surgeon.
He's probably tending to Viento at the moment.
And you probably got your boatswain. Which he is absolutely pissed. So let's get names for these guys.
I propose that one of them will be named Manfred.
Shooting that down immediately.
Fuck!
Alright.
What about Johnny?
Who did I say you had? Your surgeon, your boatswain, and your quartermaster?
Yeah.
It's quartermaster Emerson.
Can we not have a quartermaster and have a cook instead?
Sure. Okay, yeah, quartermaster died. So the cook is named Emerson.
Alright.
Cook Emerson?
I just call him Cookie.
Yeah, the surgeon is Gustav.
Alright, and he's tending to Viento at the moment.
Yeah, and your boatswain is Dorian.
Alright. Dorian and I are having an argument over, how he kept warning me, like, the limits of the ship, and I kept trying to push them.
Oh my god, that's a great...
Jesus Christ, that hat. That's our barbarian chef from our Pathfinder game.
It's funny. Hunter said he was going to play the Berserker, or the Barbarian.
But he also said he was going to play.
Okay, so you guys are all sitting in the bar, licking your wounds.
Yeah.
Dorian is pissed because he knew it was a bad idea and told you it was a bad idea.
Look, it's all about adventure and courage.
There's not much adventure to be had if we ride to our deaths.
Look, we're still alive. We can get another ship and we can try it again, me lads.
Alright. I say it's just like, done with my hands, I just pull a pair of gloves on. So, any wise ideas on how we go about getting a new ship? Everyone turn out your pockets. How much money do we have? I say, emptying a pitiful 8 coin on the table.
I literally pull, I pull out my pockets and there's nothing there. Maybe some lint.
Lad, you see, I had loads of money in me quarters, but we sunk!
I reach over towards your 8 coin and I'm just like, I forgot I need to take my captain's share, and I take 2 coin.
Yeah, I don't stop you. I just kind of watch as you take 2 coin and then just withdraw the remaining 6.
I chew on one of the coins and I just put the rest of them in my hat and put it back on my head.
We be in a little problem then.
Yes, that we do. Ship. Oh, my family has ships. Too bad they're about 1,000 miles away. I was never good with distances. Do you know anyone then, Bushybeard?
The moment you say that, the doors bust open and someone comes flying in and lands face down, followed by 3 tough-looking sailor types, and they're looking around, pounding their fists in their palms, and one of them says, "All right, Soggy Boots, where are they?" And the guy on the ground, who assumedly is Soggy Boots, looks up on his hands and knees, kind of gets on one knee, and says, "Look, I don't have your money. No one here has your money. You can take my boat. It's fine. I cannot afford it anyway." And so they kick him in the stomach and he falls over.
In this alternate universe, are Soggy Boots and I old friends, or have we not met before?
That's up to you.
Aye, Captain, did you hear? A free boat!
I just glance over at Bushybeard.
I'm stroking my beard and I'm watching to see what's happening.
So Soggy Boots gets kicked in the gut. He falls over, kind of starts rolling around, and the 3 men look up and say, "Any crew members, report into Bushybeard. You now report to me. All ye outside, we're taking stock. And you see, 10 people at the tables, get up and follow them outside.
He's taking my crew?
No,
or...
I mean...
you said Bushybeard. You said Bushybeard.
Sorry.
I was like, jeez. Okay.
Maybe we should...
So they go outside?
Yeah, and him and, the 10 sailors all go outside.
Okay, in that case, I walk up to Soggy Boots and I pick him up, sort of dust him off a little.
Yeah, he looks up at you and says, Bushybeard friend, you found me at the bad time.
I can see that.
It looks like you got stolen.
What happened to your ship?
He spits on the floor, dusts off his coat. The creditors say I haven't paid me month's due. I had a loan out for the boats. I said I'd make up the money in trading, but something's fishy's going on, Bushybeard. I paid them.
Who
are these?
Who are you loaning
Who are
to?
these guys?
Or from, rather.
Yeah.
Let me get a thing here.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. It's your fault for trusting pirates.
He looks at him. He was no pirate. His name was Tobias. Tobias Starkweather. He was a banker.
Bankers. The one thing that's worse than pirates. Ugh.
Can I roll a spout lore on Starkweather?
Sure. By the way, I made 3 character sheets. Oh yeah, you're already editing them. Cool. 8. So let's see. Oh, hey Aaron, check it out. We just did a move. Viento said he wanted to know more about a thing, so he says, I'm going to spout lore on them, to which he rolls plus his intelligence. And then, based on a 7 to 9, I get to say, the GM will only tell you something interesting. It's on you to make it useful. So I will tell him that the Starkweathers are a young noble family that recently came into high wealth through unknown means.
Bloody nouveau riche. So, you got taken in by some young nobles, well, a young noble house, and who was that gentleman who just kicked you in the gut then? That didn't seem to be a noble.
Dewey? No, he's no noble. He was my first mate.
So is he... What happens to the ship in this case, then? Is the debt just going to be moved to him? Because I doubt it.
He strokes his beard, scratches at it a little bit. No, I think he might be in with the Starkweathers.
Listen, Soggy Boots, we go back a long way. I just so happen to be on the lookout for a ship. You know how it is with me. And perhaps we could help you.
He nods and says, you want to steal the ship back, then?
Of course. That's what I do best.
He grins, and he's probably missing a couple teeth.
Yeah, so Bushybeard grins, and his teeth are all yellow, and one of them actually falls out.
And then the one beside that one is solid gold.
Yeah, it twinkles a little bit in the fire.
He says, it's a piece of shit, that ship is. It's just a brig. It's nothing fancy.
No, it's better than the rowboat we came in on, which also we don't have anymore.
I told you not to row into the land, but you did!
I wasn't rowing, I was blowing. You were rowing. I stopped blowing, and you blew into the bloody port.
Yes, there was lots of blowing and rowing going on.
Maybe you should have stopped blowing and let me rowing.
I did stop blowing. You kept rowing.
All right, lads. We need to figure out what to do here.
I say we go outside and we beat the shit out of them.
I agree. Let's do it.
A wonderful plan.
Call the boys.
Hold on.
Bushybeard's already like halfway out the door, and he turns around. Aye.
Now look, you go fighting them in the streets now, you'll do nothing but get the guards on ye. That, and if he's in bank with the Starkweathers, aye, we've been in with them before, but the Starkweathers, no, they're not the group to get angry. It's, if you're going to piss them off in the dead of night, not when the sun is high.
Okay then, where is your ship docked?
He looks out the window, says, about a quarter mile down that way. You can't miss it. It's a piece of shit.
What's the name of your vessel, Soggy?
I don't know. What is it?
It's the hardest question we've had to ask or answer.
The Eternally Marooned.
I mean, if you want, I can just start randomly generating shit.
It be the shit bucket.
Needs a good name. It's our first ship. It's important.
Yeah. It's hard. These are tricky things.
The Margarita. No? Okay.
Actually, you know what? He probably bought it from the bankers, so it's probably got a really dumb name.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of what we'll change it into.
Oh, well, that's not to be thought about right now. You just asked him what his ship was called.
Yeah.
Alright, I figured it out. If it's a young New-Age banking family, the Eternally Opulent.
It's like it's like a 40K name.
Yeah, he looks up, kind of embarrassed, and he says, in the papers, it's written down as the opulence.
The what?
The opulence.
Bushybeard just looks really confused.
He takes his hat off, puts it on his chest. I don't know what it means either.
It means well off.
That's no such name for a ship.
Well, tell it to the Starkweathers.
I will. Bushybeard starts heading out the door.
Okay, no, we can't kick the shit out of them now. That was impulsive of me. We'll wait, like you say, and we'll pick a time, and then we'll go pay them a visit.
He nods and says, "For now, mates, let's drink."
I can get behind drinking.
So Bushybeard, did you just walk out of the bar?
No, I turned around.
All right.
Yeah, you heard the word "let's drink" and just... Yeah. He didn't even turn around, he just 180 flipped like a sprite.
Yep.
So Kieran, what are you doing this whole time?
Fuck, I don't know.
No, I mean, if you just want to be like sitting at the bar watching all of it, it's cool.
There ain't no problem with like jumping in and interrupting if you want to do something. No one will care.
Yeah, like anytime you have anything to say, just interject, because that's kind of how this game works. Alright, let's see. So if y'all are just sitting at the bar drinking until nightfall.
I actually... I want to spout lore on just anything that's changed maybe in like the last couple of months here. Still new to the region, but I've been in and out of Port Stoval, so I'm not sure if that'd be as...
I also have a move I can do when you're done.
Okay, cause, I've got to re-go over the basics, because I don't spout lore as much as I should. But yeah, I'll spout lore on this, so... Hey, interesting and useful, so...
Nice.
So what do you want to know?
So to make it spout lore, but it's kind of like, everyone else sits around drinking, I actually don't drink too much, I go out for a wander, just to kind of take note of what's changed in the town last month. Starkweathers are a new family, and so on. So just...
Yeah.
Transactions that have been going on around town, basically.
Let's see. New business. You probably see a bunch of, actually, like, new businesses have sprung up along the docks. You know, you see, like, a place, like a barber shop, that's like, oh, that's new. You're walking around and you see, like, oh, that's a pub that's new. You just see like a bunch of new startup businesses.
Okay then, so
the town is kind of growing.
Yeah.
So a bit more people are coming in. So Viento's quite pleased by this. He stops in the barber shop, gets a shave and a haircut. Been outside
Nice.
for a little bit.
He says once you get it done, it's a coin.
Nice. I am down to 5 coin already. Man, I am bleeding money.
Yeah. I wonder why.
I stop off for fluff bullshit. I just come back in completely clean shaven, maybe with a sliced throat, based on that. Oh, maybe. But wait.
I look a little disgusted about how clean you look.
So it's actually really important to keep track of time for this. So
I have a move that I want to do like at the same time that he's doing his stuff.
Sure. I'm just gonna go figure out the current date. You go for that.
Okay. So I want to use contacts in every port. When you enter a port or town you have been before, your call, roll plus charisma. And if I get plus 10, I know someone who's willing to help me. If I get 7 to 9, they're willing to help at a price. And 6 minus, they make life complicated for you and your party.
Nice.
So I'm looking for someone or some group that can help us with our getting the ship situation. Nice.
10. Yeah, so what was the 10 result?
You know someone who is willing to help you.
Yeah, alright, so what's their name? So if you don't want to name it, I will. Just,
Yeah, give me a random name.
Okay. It is Eleanor Doyle.
One of my flings.
Oh, actually, wait, sorry. That's incorrect. The actual correct one is Cecilia Wake. She's an actor.
One of my flings.
So yeah, you probably spot her.
Because, yeah, maybe I spot her or I go to her or something because I know that she has connections.
Yeah, so like you see her walking and she's tall, slender, thin black hair, brown eyes. She's wearing like a kind of a dress with a wide brimmed hat. And as she's walking, she's like whistling.
Yeah, I go up to her and I take off my hat and I bow and I say, what's her name, Cecilia?
Yes, Cecilia.
Miss Cecilia, it's been a while.
Oh, good Sir Bushybeard. It has indeed.
Sort of wink and twinkle my eyes,
What can I do you for?
Well, I'm in a bit of a spot, you see, as usual.
Aren't you always?
And I thought some of those friends of yours could be of use to me.
Yes, of course.
I need to do a bit of night hunting, and perhaps I could use a distraction for the guards.
She nods and says, here, follow me.
Yep.
She leads you into a building. You see, she leads you into a back door of a building, and you see a bunch of people, like, sitting at desks, and they're, like, powdering their faces, looking into mirrors. Yes. And she goes to her desk, opens up a drawer, pulls out like a paper and starts scribbling on it with a quill, and holds it up to you and says, her name is Emma. She is a detective, but she's in my pocket. She should be easy to help you. Whatever it is you need doing.
All right, I take the paper and I kiss her hand, and then I bow, and then I leave.
She winks and says, see you around, Bushybeard.
Yeah, I'll follow the paper and go to wherever I need to go.
Yeah, it takes you...
I bring Dogg with
address. Alright, so Gilbert, you're with them?
Gilbert has actually just been sitting outside of the bar waiting for them.
No, yeah, I go find Dogg and I bring him with me. I bring Kieran as well.
You probably
I be
saw
not a
me just
dog.
like leave the bar. Like I'm saying this from Dogg's perspective. You probably just saw me walk into the barber shop and not come out for a reasonably long time.
I already regret naming him Gilbert Dogg.
Come along, Dogg.
It fits. It fits. Yeah, I do. I'm like, Dogg, heel.
Me name be not Dogg.
Come along, doggy.
It be Gilbert Dogg.
So I go to the address or whatever it is on the paper.
Eventually,
Yeah.
I follow.
So it takes you, like, it looks like Emma has her own building. Do you just, like, open the door and walk in?
Oh yeah. I don't even knock.
Yeah, you walk in the door and you see her talking with somebody. She's saying, like, no, I didn't find them, and I don't believe they're cheating on you anyway. And you see, like, this man get, like, a red face as you enter, and they both turn to stare at you.
I wink at the man.
Oh,
He
right back.
he
Keep going.
he's got this, like, curly mustache, and he huffs and says, well, you're not getting a cent from me. He grabs the paper and then storms out of the room.
I waggle my eyebrows at Emma.
She looks at you and says, oh, yes, my next customer.
And then I give her the paper.
Oh, from... Shit, what was her name? Cecilia? I'm
Cecilia.
forgetting names already. Yeah, she's like, oh, this is a friend of Cecilia's, of course.
Yeah, it's an old friend.
Yes, what can I help you with? Are you looking for somebody?
She said that you might be able to help my present situation.
Oh, which is?
I briefly go over, like, you know, what's happening and what we're going to do and all that shit. I don't keep anything from her.
She says, yes, of course. I believe I can help you. Look, I've come across a plan that specifically the crew on that ship, they're moving some cargo. It should be light. It should just be a skeleton crew tonight. I imagine most of them will be off drinking with the newest... She puts her finger on her chin. What's the word? Newest... She scratches at it. She looks down at her desk like, damn it.
I don't know what she's saying either.
What's the word?
Acquisition. She throws her hands up in the air. Acquisition. The newest acquisition. Of
Oh.
course.
I think I've heard of that word, Captain.
It's a big word.
I think
Yes.
it's about getting something.
It's like some kind of load of fish.
Yeah,
I
fish.
bet you regret I'm not there right now.
So, yeah, I turned around and nod, and so you're saying the ship should be fairly empty tonight?
One moment, just take... yes, absolutely. It should be a skeleton crew. I've seen them wandering around this place. It should be easy to do what you're looking to do.
Good. Well, thank you, miss. If you ever need anything, call upon old Bushybeard.
She nods and says, absolutely. And she sticks her hand out.
Yeah, I shake her hand.
And she goes back to doing like paperwork on her desk.
Yep, I go back to the inn. At this point is when I see that Viento has shaved himself like a woman.
I've got to change the thing now because it says glowing eyes, wild hair. It's not wild hair no more.
I look at you and there's like a bit of a look of disdain, and I'm like, well, aren't you pretty, lad?
Aren't I just? Also got nails done. Sorry, old habits die hard. I'm not quite used to this pirate gig yet in that regard. The drinking, the fighting, everything like that, I appreciate all that stuff, but everything else, not quite yet.
We'll make an ugly cur of you yet.
One day.
Arr,
We can't all be you, Captain.
Isn't that true?
When I first met the captain, I was an ugly young man. Now look at me.
Now
Sweed
you're
has
ugly and older.
Gilbert Dogg has even less teeth than I do.
Arr, they be actually only painted over.
So, do we have anything to go on? If you've left the bar, I assume that means that you actually found something.
It looks like the ship will be mostly a skeleton crew tonight. Should be easy to take it over.
Perfect. And have you told old Soggy Boots?
Where is he? I go
Probably
inside.
Still in the bar.
Yeah, he is like passed out on a bar stool.
Oh,
And
no,
Captain,
he's-
just
Oi!
Spilled his drink.
Soggy boots.
Yeah,
Sort of slap him. Even when he's awake, I slap him again.
Yeah, no, he's looking at you. He like tries to grab your hand, but he's clearly drunk and can't grab it.
Sorry, but-
Bushy.
Tonight, we're doing it tonight.
Aye, so soon. Aye.
I snap my fingers at the barkeep. I'm like, some coffee over here for my man.
Do we? Not a question to ask.
He looks at you, kind of says, eh.
On his tab. Just the
He-
worst
he-
you got.
He opens,
Need
he
to sober
opens
him
like
up a little.
wide eye. The bartender opens like a wide eye and says, too poor for that stuff. We don't serve it.
Hang on, I can wake him up. Just hold his face up for a second.
Yeah, I do that.
I blow air into his face really hard.
Yeah, no, he immediately springs awake, wide-eyed. Like, you, what the hell is that?
Good man. Listen, I'm gonna get the boys together and we're gonna do our thing.
Happening tonight, as he said.
That's right.
what be happening, Captain?
It.
So let's see. It's probably...
Before we transition the time, I go to Cook Emerson and I tell him to get the boys together.
He nods, and yeah, he goes about it. Alright, I'm gonna make a ruling right here, right now.
Soggy Boots is he's another ship captain.
All right.
Basically.
So
Yeah, Sticky Dick.
I think I'm going to be like one of the crew members that's under Soggy Boots, and he sends me after you guys, like to help.
So you're like one of the only guys who hasn't turned on him.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I like the sound of that.
That works.
So yeah, Bushybeard or fucking Soggy Boots probably says, you can have one of me crew members help you. He'll meet us tonight. His name's Kieran. He's a good boy.
All right.
I'll
And then,
be...
go ahead.
I was just saying, Harby.
Harry! What does that mean, Captain?
What?
He's talking to you.
I don't speak
I didn't
pirate
speak.
quite yet.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, really.
He said Harby, and I'm wondering, Gilbert is wondering what Harby is. He's asking the captain.
I don't know.
I think he's more pirate than you are.
Oh god, he's been out pirated.
Oh, God. No, but I go to Cook Emerson and I tell him to get the boys together. Get the band back together.
Kieran
Nods
was it.
and sets about it.
Kieran, I'm new
We
to...
be fine.
I'm new to Bushybeard's employ as well. It's terribly lethal, just for what you should know.
I be Gilbert. I am Bushybeard's
Good to know.
right-hand man.
As long as I know your name, there's a bit of more of a chance that you'll survive.
Yes. And the high turnover rate means that I jump the ranks very, very quickly.
Aye, he be now third in command. No, wait, fifth in command. You're under, Gustav.
Yeah, I pat Gilbert's back, and I'm like, this is my first mate, Mr. Dogg. I'm Bushybeard, the captain, and that there is Mr. Nate Viento.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
And there be our cook Emerson, and there's our Sergeant Gustav. Don't go near him, he will cut you. And there be Dorian.
I tug the strap on my crossbow that's slung around my back. I'm Kieran Barlow. I'm the best sharpshooter amongst my crew.
Fantastic.
Well, you're soon to be the only one.
Aye.
Captain, what happens to our last sharpshooter?
We won't talk about that.
Oh.
Yes,
that was before your time. All right, so yeah, what time of day is it at this point?
It's probably like 2 in the afternoon. But first, I'm going to make an absolute declaration, and I'm going to make it facts that the dwarves of this time have invented the calendar.
Okay. So, what is this fucking civilization?
Yeah, man, they beat you to the calendar.
So what are we right now? Are we in the classical age?
We're still researching mining.
It's.
I haven't quite got the wheel yet, but we have got poetry.
It's currently.
No, but if they got calendar, then they're much further ahead towards poetry.
It's currently the 18th of hematite.
Okay, we're using the Dwarf Fortress calendar then?
Because it's the fucking easiest calendar ever,
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Well, you say
I don't
that.
remember which one
I'd go with the Julian. Well, the calendar we use, I'd go with that being really, really nice and simple to follow.
Which one is hematite? Which month?
Hematite is June. Okay. But, so the dwarf calendar is basically 12 months, and every month is 28 days.
I actually can't remember the name of the calendar we use anymore.
The Gregorian?
It's Gregorian. Yeah, I said Julian, which is older.
We're just going to go with June. Sorry. It's a little bit easier to remember. As much as I like the Dwarf Fortress calendar.
Oh, I mean, it is called the Julian calendar, but, you know.
So, it's what day again?
It's the 19th of hematite.
Okay.
So, somebody mark that down.
Somebody who is not me will do that. What kind of day is it?
It's hot. For early summer, it's really hot and humid.
It's a tropical summer.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
I'm just walking down
Gilbert
the street blowing
would know
cold
this.
air in my face.
Aye?
Gilbert would know this. Tonight is a full moon.
There be werewolf around. No, but I had to go away for a second, so what's so special?
It's the 19th of hematite, didn't you know?
It's a full
yes.
moon on the 19th.
Yes, there be a full moon. It will be. We could strike at night because we will see.
It'll be easy to shoot then, I suppose.
Yeah, that works both ways.
Well, hopefully we'll outnumber them if the information I got is true.
By the way, Captain, do you want me to scout them ahead first?
When it's nighttime, of course.
And now I shall be.
So I guess we just fuck around and we get to know Barlow while the time goes on.
I prepare my techniques. I can learn up to 3. I already had them prepared, but just kind of for fluff purpose. I prepare my 3 techniques.
No one even knows what that means.
I don't know what it means. I just
go... sitting there doing something with his hands.
Does the bar have a beer garden?
No.
It doesn't? Okay, yeah, it's not very well off.
It's too cheap for that.
They don't even have coffee.
So I'm just standing outside the bar, just doing like some weird anime motion bullshit with my hands, just like throwing out my palms, and then like, yeah, that's how I throw wind at people.
Gustav is really odd looking. Like, something about him is just like off.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, you know?
Like,
I don't trust that guy.
Captain, you can trust him.
I think it's the shit around his neck.
Yeah. He's got like some kind of weird
It's a scarf.
Why does Gustav
that's
have
an
a
awful
scarf
scarf?
He kind of looks like he's from Sid Meier's Pirates.
He might actually be, because
It's like that kind of style.
I just searched for pirate surgeon.
Oh god, Dorian looks like a badass.
Yeah.
I imagine Dorian does not like... He's very serious and he does not like take anyone's shit.
Yeah, he also talks like in very short sentences.
Okay, so
Is it
let's
just
see.
me who can edit them, or...?
No, everyone can. I gave access to everyone to edit the crew.
Since I don't look like a fucking pirate, and I'm kind of hoping they didn't see me,
Which we don't know.
I do a walk down the docks just to look at the ship, basically see what state it's in now, and if
Actually-
I can do that.
Yeah,
Actually, Snake, may Gilbert follow you, except he's gonna turn into something.
Turn into a dog or something.
Yeah.
Do you have to?
You have to roll for that.
Roll for that. I can't
Yes,
remember all that much.
Okay, what is it I roll? Is it shapeshift?
Plus
or...
wisdom. Yeah, you're shapeshifting.
Oh, for fuck's
it
sake!
begins. Well, mark an XP.
Hey, the first XP of the game. We're on our way.
Oh, we never did bonds.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
Maybe we'll do
didn't.
those at the end of session. We won't get XP
Yeah,
for
we'll
it,
just
but
we'll just do the bonds at the end.
it's a bit too
That's
late
fine.
to start now.
So let's see. I forget what happens when you fail.
You, oh yeah, it's a shapeshift.
Does it have an
I think
explicit?
you just tell us what
Okay,
happens.
on a miss, hold 1 in addition to whatever GM says.
All right. So what were you trying to turn into?
A dog.
So
Hey,
you can still
Cody!
do. You can still do a thing because he has one, but you
Alright.
you also say what happens.
So you try to turn into a dog, and you turn into a really fat wiener dog.
Oh,
I can work with.
Yeah, wiener dogs are pretty small, aren't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
I pick him up
Like-
and I put him in my pocket, like one of those rich
Whoa.
people.
No,
I mean,
they're
They're
not
not
that
that
small.
small.
They're not that small. Okay.
They're kind of long.
But like, you're fat enough that your belly is dragging on the ground.
And
I find it. I'm just walking a few paces ahead of you, and I find it hilarious.
Like he's having trouble keeping up with you.
I'm having trouble not laughing.
you hear a growl from this poor wiener dog that is Gilbert.
Oh yeah, you have to give him moves.
I look over at Gilbert and I question Bushybeard whether or not he's okay.
Oh, he's never okay.
So
It's never a question.
Once we get to the ship, I want to
Well, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Because like Austin, you have to give him moves based on his form,
Yeah.
and he can
Yeah,
do one of
yeah.
them.
Let's see. Isn't there like some preset moves?
Pretty much, there are like moves. I remember like one for a kind of dog, which I guess might count as a pack
There
animal
are.
to summon the pack. Whatever that's just somehow.
Nah, you don't get that one though. Let's see.
There are
You
some.
got-
Drag them to the. Wow, I can't imagine this shitty little fat wiener dog doing any of this. Except maybe trample them if he falls from a high enough distance.
So,
I can imagine squeeze into small spaces, maybe.
so because you failed the roll, I'm gonna give you 3 moves. One move is look adorable. Second move is play dead, and third move is growl.
That's great.
And you can do one of them, and then once he does that one thing, he
It's over.
can't do any others. So yeah. Oh my god. I remember that.
Oh.
I forget what his name was.
Oh my
Oh.
This is awful, though.
Gordito.
He also has a little hat, like a little pirate hat.
So, yeah, I let him waddle behind me for a bit, and then I just eventually just walk back and pick him up and walk with him, just carrying him.
I be. No, I mean.
Can't talk either. I mean,
Woof.
yeah.
Woof.
So it sounds like he's trying to go woof woof, but it comes out like arf arf.
Okay, I actually burst out laughing and just accidentally drop him on the ground.
Ah!
There's like a soft, like a wet thud.
What did you say I had for moves?
Look adorable, growl, and I can't remember what the other
Play
one was.
dead.
Play dead.
I'm beginning to question our odds.
Honestly, they're actually pretty good.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Well, I walk down to the ship we're going to assault.
Yeah, while you
I
guys
follow.
do that, me and the rest of us are just drinking in the inn still.
Let's see. Yeah, right now you see probably like 20 or 30 people like constantly moving on and off the boat. You see two people in the front carrying these like large, strange-looking metal statues.
Okay, large metal statues. I'm gonna discern me some realities. Sorry, I went too fucking cockney for a moment there. Hey.
Tell me about them statues.
Oh God.
Yeah,
What do you want to know?
I'm observing just kind of the whole ship. So, what should I be on the lookout for?
I would keep a lookout for guard patrols.
Okay. Well, there's going to be a skeleton crew later on in the day.
Sure.
Soon,
So
but
that's
still
that's
guard
on the
patrols.
boat, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be on the lookout for like town guard.
Okay, that's good. Good point. What here is useful or valuable to me?
Let's see. The way the ship is docked and the way the rigging is set on the boat, you could probably scale up the back of it instead of walking on the plank.
Perfect. And what here is not what it appears to be.
The fucking fat dog.
Well, ignoring the fat dog in my arms.
The two metal statues it's carrying look really out of place.
Nice.
Are these like big like Easter Island statues, or are they like little statuettes?
It takes like two people to carry one.
My god, they've got a terribly eclectic taste.
One of them is a giant, like, green metal, like, man, almost, and the other appears to be some sort of animal.
Can I spout lore on them?
Sure. Alright,
Goddamn.
alright.
That
Here's the
education.
image.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Excellent.
Okay, I guess they do deserve... So, I guess what I get from this fucking spout lore is they deserve to die.
I can just imagine this image having the caption of "Kill me."
Oh my god, this is like the fucking thing of Shrek they put in like a fucking military kill town they were going to test a nuke on.
God,
This might actually be that,
it's
honestly.
like Shrek Chernobyl.
Okay, so I spout lore and get an answer that was even worse than I expected. Yeah.
Oh, horrifying! We better let them take those off the ship before we steal the ship.
Are they?
It's not coming with us.
With that spout lore thing, this is a silly question, and I'm well aware it's a silly question. Are those statues valuable?
In their current state, not at all, because they look like shit. But you imagine if someone cleaned them up, hey, who knows?
And wait
And-
until the year 2003 when the Shrek movie is announced.
Yeah, and then we gotta find a collector.
And you notice that it's like 2 people to carry each one, but they kind of look hollow, so it's strangely heavy.
Okay, so
I'm creeped out by them, even though I'm not there.
I look down at Gilbert and I just, not without a word, I just turn and walk back towards the bar.
Arr.
And I actually just like, okay, you could be a human again, as I say as I throw him up into the air.
Arr. Actually, yeah, I can just turn human.
Yeah.
But well, yeah. Actually, as he throws me up, I'll just turn into a human and land on him.
I'm gonna roll dexterity to dodge. No, actually, fuck.
Roll it.
No, actually, I've got a better idea. I'm gonna roll con to channel.
Oh, God.
Oh,
The PvP begins.
Okay, on a 7 to 9, the same, but the power is too much. You can use your body as a dam and take 1d4 damage, ignores armor, or allow the power through. If you allow the power through, the GM will tell you one of more complications. Well, first I'll tell you the technique I was going to do. I was going to use, Wind Smash, but without damaging, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, just basically I throw him up to the air, he turns to a human, I see he's angling to land on me. So I just let forth a gust of wind to blow him into the sea. It's got blast and forceful tags.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god, if you do that, I have something I want to do before I land in the water.
So, let's see. What's your negative?
Okay, well, on a 17, I'm not going to take the damage. So the GM, so basically I'm leaving it to you and how bad I'm fucking myself or Sweed over. So, 1, the magic flows out of a different part of your body or is of a different element. Or 2, the magic has an unintended effect on the environment. Or 3, it causes a blast wave and you're thrown backwards.
Okay. So let's see here. Sweed, as a dog, gets thrown up into the air. He turns into a human, is about to land on you. You immediately just say nope and blast him with a big thing of air. Sweed, you go flying towards the sea.
Yahoo!
So,
Okay.
Gilbert, you get thrown into the sea, while Nathaniel, you take a blast back, and you fall into like a guard patrol, and you and 2 guards are like on the ground.
Okay, before I hit the sea, can I use transform into, I don't know, a fucking dolphin?
Yeah, roll it.
Oh my god, it's gonna take forever.
Because it's my land.
Wait. Aren't you domestic animals?
No,
And
here's the thing.
of one area.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. One of my abilities is... My main ability is that I start with one area, so basically I have the open sea. That basically means creatures of the sea.
Yeah.
And then I'm human.
Yeah, the human is the...
Go for it. There you go.
Oh!
What
You're
did
a
he
dolphin.
turn into? Oh, a dolphin.
You see in
One
midair,
of his,
suddenly
one
a
of his moves is
dolphin.
rape things.
Oh, God.
I be a dolphin.
I think that would be a bit of a weird turn.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. No, you can just see the dolphin land in the water and picks up with a pirate hat on him.
Okay, well,
Arr.
I just turned to the guards who I just collapsed on. I'm like, I'm terribly, terribly sorry. That man just turned into a dolphin, I say, pointing at the dolphin.
The guards, quickly get up. They look at you and say, get out of here, you drunkard. And they look towards, the dolphin, and they see, like, a dolphin, like, jump into the water. And then they look back at you and say, maybe we should get the drink, too.
Not a bad idea. Come with me, gents.
Alright, yeah, you lead the guards to the bar.
Yeah.
What a weird turn of events.
Oh yeah, Gilbert just jumps out of the water as a dolphin and turns into human and lands on land.
Do any of us
Nice.
witness this? I'm hoping not, because we have even more questions.
No, he does it when you're gone.
Yeah.
Cool. So, the 2 two guards just like stand around, watch the rabble, drink a little bit, and then leave. What do the rest of you do?
Actually, Austin, may I make a point? I walk past them, take off my hat, like I take my off hat to them, to like, evening, gentlemen. Do they recognize the hat?
I mean, everyone's got that hat on, Sweed.
Yeah,
That is too.
it's the in fashion.
In the meantime, I'm telling a story about how the dwarves of Port Fagel like to go up on the mountaintop and get in barrels and like have barrel races down to the actual like water, and how I managed to win one year, like it's a yearly event.
Viento
The
is
Dwarven
really
Olympics.
enthralled by this. The part of him that's still a noble is thinking this sounds like great peasant entertainment.
You won the Dwarven Olympics.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
But it's
that
only at one event,
anyway.
and it's just barrel rolling. It's kind of like what they do at the Niagara Falls, but instead it's like down a mountain.
Sure.
I won a sports day once.
And I brandish a mug, like a personalized mug that I won from it.
Ooh. How did you get that off the boat?
Oh, I keep it with me,
Of course.
and I put it back in my secret beard compartment.
I can't even see where it goes. It just kind of disappears.
Like a black hole.
So,
I actually have a pocket dimension under my beard.
I relate everything I've learned to Bushybeard. So, that street is patrolled by guards. There's a way on from the back that we don't have to basically go through the plank, and they've got some creepy ass statues that might be worth some money if cleaned.
Good work, lads. I trust nothing weird happened.
Well,
Nothing. Then I just got thrown in the water.
by me.
Good man.
Now, well, you did see me walk in with several guards who immediately started drinking.
Just two.
Oh, okay, yeah, just two guards, but still.
Yeah. No, that's not that weird.
No, we didn't get spotted. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Well, then in that case, I would suggest we wait till night, and then we take our new friend Barlow here, and we strike at them.
How? Yes. Surely I must have just been hearing things.
Were you hearing the music of Queen in the background?
That too. That band is far too ahead of their time.
Yes.
Yes, the music of the Queen.
I'm just kind of
the
fletching
copyright.
arrows outside the bar right now.
Yeah, I only did it for half a second. Think
No,
you're good.
Snake, don't you know? If you have copyrights like from vastly different, like totally different sources, the companies will find it out, and nothing will happen.
Right, so we gotta get some MJ on again.
Basically,
I just go outside the bar and sit with Kieran and just help him fletch some arrows for a little bit.
Great. All right.
Yeah, I think
so
we're
let's
just passing the time.
Yeah, let's just pass the time. 'Cause
Montage.
We can do it. We montage bolt fletching. All right. It's about 9 p.m. It's dark. The streets are lit with like torch lamps. You see like a guard walking around with a torch, lighting the unlit lamps. And there's 5 of you with Bushybeard or
think
fucking
we've-
soggy boots.
Arranged for my crew to meet us there.
Okay,
They've been appraised of the situation.
cool.
Yeah, so I guess we just head down there.
Yeah, so let's see. The group of you stealth along. You see a guard patrol up ahead. What do? They're walking your direction.
I mean, we're not like doing anything bad yet, so we're just walking.
Okay, yeah, cool. They walk right past you. No big deal. Actually, hold on. One of them stops and looks at Vinicio and like tilts his head towards him. Viento. I'm always gonna mess that up.
Benicio.
Nathaniel. He's going by Nathan.
You can just call him Mr. Wind, since I think that is actually just what it means in Spanish.
Viento. Okay.
Viento.
One of the guards like tips his hat at you as he's walking past.
I tip my hat as well.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
my Nathan. They taking a shine to you with your new pretty look.
Oh, piss off. It's only because I pointed out the dolphin.
What?
Alright, let's see. You keep walking along down the docks. You see Opulence moored, and it looks like a bunch of crates have been loaded off of it. You see your men and your crew like hiding behind the crates.
Okay.
I think we're about ready to roll.
So you said before that the position of it would allow us to swing onto the back of the ship?
Yeah, you could climb up the rigging on the backside.
Alright. Well, I take off my hat for a moment and nod to the crew, put my hat back on, and then I wanted to use swing from the rigging for my moves to swing onto the rigging.
So yeah, that's basically, if it's a rope thing, it just works, right?
No, that's rigor. Whatever you do with ropes, it's always successful if the fiction allows. That's more like tying things and whatnot. Gotcha. What I'm doing is swing from the rigging decks. When you perform a feat of acrobatics, using the environment to your advantage, describe what you do and roll plus dex.
Cool. Roll it. Nice.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Alright, so I find an appropriately positioned rope. I grab it. I chop it off at some point. It pulley levies me up, and I rock it onto the ship.
Yeah, so you land up there.
And I want to do it kind of quietly if I can. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you land like a cat. You don't make a noise, and it looks exactly as Emma described it to you. There's 4 guys just on the top deck. Looks like 2 of them are just having a conversation. Like one's got a torch, that kind of deal.
Okay, now I want to use rigor, which I don't have to roll for, and I want to set up like a rope ladder for the rest of the crew to be able to come up.
Yeah,
easily.
Totally. You just toss it down, and people can start climbing it.
So now there's 8 people on the back of the boat, all just snuck up.
Yep.
And I pull out my my cutlass.
Yeah. They don't. So if you want to be dramatic, we can do the whole dragging your cutlass out of its sheath makes a really loud sound, and they'll turn as you're about to cut them down, or you can do it silently.
No. It's like I stand up and it's like shing,
Yeah. So we see these,
and it shines in the moonlight.
Also, wait, I want to insert a detail if I can just retcon something in.
What's up?
I undock the ship. Well, I don't move it or anything, but basically, I loosen it. So
you untie it basically.
Yeah, I untie it.
So
I think you have to do that at multiple places, probably. But there's probably a spot at the back of the ship where it's one of them.
So if you want to untie it while the fighting is happening up top, we can do that.
Oh no, I want to be in on the action, so no, I leave it.
Okay.
I leave it as is. I just wanted to get us free of guard patrols potentially, but nah. That might draw more attention.
As soon as they turn to me, I go, "All right, lads, take her."
Who?
The ship.
Oh.
I strike a pose.
Yeah, we're all posing at this point.
We're standing on the top back, aren't we? So we're just above all.
I'm going to say that some of your crew is experienced in capturing ships, So a few of them didn't climb up, and instead were trying to untie the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. The rest of the guards up top, they all draw swords, and one of them like bangs on the deck, and you see like 3 more emerge. So
Alright,
there's 7 of them.
I look at Kieran Barlow, and I'm like, show us what you can do, lad.
Where am I right now? Am I on the deck?
Yeah.
You're with us, yeah.
Alright.
So there's 4 guys on the deck staring you down, and there you see like 3 more coming up a set of stairs.
So you can refer to your moves on your character sheet, or you can just do volley.
Hold on, I'm fucking scroll wheel, holy shit. For trick shot, it says like when you have a moment to like prep the trick shot.
Yeah, so you've probably already prepped, and you probably already have 3 quiver.
Yeah.
Basically, whenever you have free time, you prep your quiver, which is just the way of saying you have a move that you can do.
Earlier, when you said you were messing with your bolts, I assumed you were setting your quiver.
Alright.
Also, keep in mind you can combine rebounding shot and trick shot, or draw a bead on them and trick shot, or volley and trick shot. So, like, for example, you could shoot an explosive shot, or you could rebounding a rope shot and make a snare, or there's lots of things you could do.
Alright, so what is the piercing effect?
If they have armor, that's going to go through 2 armor. But it doesn't look like any of these guys would have armor.
Alright, I'm gonna use trick stun shot on the person. How many people were like banging swords to get the attention?
There was one guy who was hitting his foot on the deck to get the guys underneath to come up.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Okay.
What do I
So basically,
roll for that?
what stun shot does is it turns your damage into stun damage instead.
Which is fine. That works.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is volley, which is on the basic moves list we have on the left.
Basically, you roll dex, and then based on what happens, you choose between those 3 things.
Cool. 9. So you just need to choose one of the 3 things on there.
Alright, where's volley? Volley.
It's in the top left.
Alright.
Right below hack and slash.